Yeah, there's the Frankenstein. And then there's the giant Frankenstein mask my fiend Eric Bresler gave me from the Mausoleum of Contemporary Art, which is actually a replica of that old, Ben Cooper Frankenstein mask, like the one I got here. And I got that at Woolworth, you know. Yeah, there's a big ant. There's my controls. You saw that lab. That's where I filmed scenes from Demon Monster from Outer Space, where I had the controls over there. And I also did scenes for a lot of my movies here. Fishman and stuff. Because, I got a bunch of paperback books, more video. Joel D. Winecoop clips right there. And I got this Ghost in a Haunted House by, what's his name? That guy, he tried to be like another Roger Corman, but he's not. He's not as good, but I forget his name. But anyway, here's Galaxy Invader box right there. Galaxy Invader. Yeah, Don Dohler. And also starring our good fiend George Stover. They did a documentary on him called Can't Stop the Stover. Because they did mine first called Can't Stop the Rock Nelson, which was done by Chris Kaler. But this other guy did one called Can't Stop the Stover. But I was going to say, yeah, there you see these movies, right? That's what I was telling you about. The guy that was Steve Postal. That's right, Steve Postal. I got this in the mail from him back around '95. It's a fair movie, Strangers in a Haunted House, And of course, you've heard of Joel D. Winecoop, right here. Joel D. Winecoop clips right there. Joel D. Winecoop. Nice guy. I'm in his movie, Lost Faith 2, I think it is. Lost Faith 2. I'm in a couple of his movies. Oh, and I'm Garland Hewlett's Brain Robbers from Outer Space, which I got on video. And there's my song of Miss Werewolf. I wrote a song called Little Miss Werewolf. I wrote this back when I was filming it. I started writing it on 4/27/2000, 18 years ago, and I finished it May 21st, 2000 at 2:10 p.m. Little Miss Werewolf, all over town, hunting for bad guys, gonna gobble 'em down. Little Miss Werewolf, going through alleys, staring at jerks, gonna chomp on those dummies. It's a terrible song, Little Miss Werewolf, Little Miss Werewolf, Little Miss Werewolf, yeah. And then you see James Bond books right there, Casino Royale, and then here's From Russia with Love, in the movie, Ian Fleming, For Your Eyes Only, The Man with a Golden Gun, and then, here's a story about Ray Kroc, the first McDonald. There's Thunderball, James Bond. But see, these got flooded, that's why the cover's messed up. They're punching that guy that's just like a girl, no relation to Ed Wood. There was some guy dressed like a girl, a bad guy from Spectra that Bond had to get in Thunderball. There you go. There's the famous issue 27, Famous Monsters from my good fiend H.H. Wolfman sent me that from Arizona, from Greg's Comics. Because I used to have that. I got an issue of that for like $2 at a nostalgia store in Chicago, and it's a sad story about it. I no longer have. I don't want to tell anybody. It's a sad story. But he heard about it, so he sent me. He had an extra copy, so he sent me that recently. And it's like the best birthday present. Oh, I mean, I was gonna pay like $50. Guy was charging me $50 to $100 for that. Recently, about $100. I didn't want to spend $100, but I got it free. I'm so glad I waited because I got it as a gift. And I didn't ask him to send it to me. He just surprised me. I'm like, whoa, issue 27. And you can watch me on YouTube opening that package. I'm saying, oh, wow, issue 27. You can see me opening that box. I didn't know it was in there. Here, you see, there's the note from him, see? Hey, Rock, Merry Christmas and late Halloween, your fiend, H.H. Wolfman, Howard Harris, So there's the Cyclops, man. Issue 27 of Famous Monsters of Filmland. That's not the remake. That's actual March of 50 cents. That's not a remake copy. That's an original copy. And over here's a picture of Big Ben Chapman kissing the lady from Walter's Bookstore when he was in town for a convention. Ben Chapman, a.k.a. the Gill Man, plants a kiss, and Marjorie Johnson of Walters. That's when he was in town for the flashback convention. And then Richard Keel was there. See, Pickwick Theater hosts Monster Breakfast. Richard Keel, man, And there she is standing by. I've been in Walters. I've eaten. My boss treated us to dinner there lunch there one day. And then there's me boxing, a boxing article. I beat this guy. It's Big John Volk. Nelson takes third straight. Dave Rocky Nelson and John Volk. Yeah. Rocky Nelson took another step toward in his amateur boxing career when he recently notched his third victory in a row. Nelson moved his record to 5-13 with a furious 3-round decision over John Volk in North Chicago. And he's much bigger than me. See, I whooped his butt because I was in shape. And I'm little, but I got muscles. I got strength. All natural. I never took steroids. I work out hard and I eat good. And there's my poster of Devil in. I drew that. This one was made out to Arizona Gilman, Johnny Gilbert, your fiend, David. But I haven't sent it to him yet. I made that out to him Saturday, April 21st, 2001. Man, that was 17 years ago, man. That was 17 years and 1 month ago. You know, yeah. I got to send that to Johnny Gilbert. Yeah. And there I am with Dan a Man Roebuck. That's me. When we did Dave Rock Nelson Meets the Monsters, which I helped Dan Roebuck direct. It's called Dave Rock Nelson and Jim McPherson Meet the Monsters. It is a gift to his pal, Jim McPherson of Hollywood. And I got a VHS copy still. It got a little mold on it, but I'm going to put it on DVD so I can have a copy of it. I'm not distributing it, but I'm going to make myself a copy because mine's getting mold on it. I have to make a DVD copy to save it. You know, because the video, it got moldy because it was in a damp area too long. There we go. There's Johnny Gilbert right there. Arizona Gilman. There's that other guy. Yeah, and that's and then over here, there they are by the card. That picture was taken by our fiend out in Pittsburgh. This guy. Pals of Jim Dan. Yeah, Chuck Williams. Chuck Williams. Yeah. Not Chuck Williams. Chuck Williams' buddy took these pictures. Yeah, and there you go. Monsters are on the loose. Monsters are on the loose. Look at that. Famous Monsters, Aurora. Yeah, only $1.49 each. They used to be 98 cents each. So, oh, and one more thing. One more thing I want to show you. Eat your heart out, people. So many people think I didn't get any awards. Well, Rondo Adams and Monster Bash calls me a super fan, and he thought I deserved this. In 2012, I got this. Me and Mr. Big got one the same night. Actually, 5 guys got this award same night. But Mr. Big was sleeping, so he had to get his the next day. But they were going to give it to him that night, but he was back in his room taking a nap. Mr. Big, you know, Bird-Eye Gordon. But anyway, I got my FORRY. I got my FORRY award, man. It's FORRY Ackerman. I love my FORRY. Mwah, he's my buddy. Mwah. And I'm not gay, but I love FORRY. I used to kiss my dad, man. I gave him a kiss on the cheek. He says, "What's that for?" I said, "Cause I'd give him a hug, a bear hug." I said, "Cause you're my dad and I love you." I said that, and I'm glad I did that because a couple of years later he died. He died at age 95, July 1st, 2013. But he was in good shape. He took care of himself. He ate good. He did his exercise. He walked. I'd walk with him. One day I walked with him to the restaurant. He bought me breakfast. He walked me to the restaurant over there down on Oakton, Andrews. I think it's Andy's. Is I'll buy you breakfast. So I had the Hawaiian omelet. Mozzarella cheese with pineapple and ham. Oh, that was good. A lot of cheese. And there's my FORRY. See, look, he's got his Frankenstein boots on, and he's got an issue of Monster Bash magazine on the back. A picture of Frankenstein on the. Yeah, that's my FORRY award, man. I love my FORRY. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank the Monster Bash. I want to thank Rondo Adams. I want to thank FORRY. I want to thank the Academy of Monsters for presenting me the FORRY award. Mwah! Mwah! I love my FORRY. Yeah, I love FORRY, man. He's in a lot of my movies. Okay, here's a flying saucer from the Werewolf Cafe. Yeah, Werewolf Cafe. It's Werewolf Cafe. I got a shot glass too that I used in my movie Werewolf 2010, which isn't released yet. So I'm going to change the title to like Werewolf 2020 or something. Anyway, there you go. Werewolf Cafe. Yeah, fins of mine from Park Ridge, Illinois. Okay, I'm going to cut now. This is too long. Okay, cut. That's perfect.